I just noticed you shaved.
Yes.
Oh shit! You look like a baby's ass.
I don't even know if we're live yet. It says live, but there's no counter, so I'm waiting for the counter.
Yeah, it's live. We're live.
We're live. Oh, okay, we're live. I have no counter on my side. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the show, Red Cup Review. I hope if this is your first time, you're going to subscribe, like the video. What's going on, everybody in the chat? Noble Young is with us. Dan Lee is with us. Somebody else is in the chat lurking around here somewhere, but we got a great show. I thought I was going to be riding solo tonight. I'm not. I'm with my best buddy, Baz. Baz, how you doing? How was your week?
What's up?
How are you? As you can see, I'm wearing my top hat. I don't have a monocle, so I couldn't rock that. But this is actually Zoe's Halloween hat. She went as Zatanna, which is pretty cool. So
was she doing the backwards speak?
Yeah, she was like trying. So what she started doing was just counting backwards and then saying what she wanted. So she was like, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then it's something. So that was cute.
As long as she tried.
Exactly. Now the effort's there. Again, guys, welcome to the show. Again, for those of you that are joining us for the first time, I got to pretty much do this at the beginning of every show. Facebook, official Red Cup Review, The Rebellion. Welcome to the community. Join us over there. Kevin Moore actually added a ton of people this week. Be liberal with your ads, as long as we have a huge no asshole rule on the page. So just make sure they're mad cool, and they can come and join us along for the journey. All right, Baz, how are you doing? How was your Halloween? Did you got any pickups this week? What's going on?
Did I get any pickups? No, nothing. I'm chilling out. I'm actually selling a lot of stuff. I'm like selling some of my Masters of the Universe classics. This is sold web store. So I'm like, I was never into I was mostly into the early Masters of the Universe stuff. So I'm just gonna kind of perfect my collection of that and get rid of the stuff I wasn't really too keen on that I collected. Like I told you, I like the pre Filmation cartoon Masters. So I'm just gonna whittle down my collection to that, for those early kind of figures.
You're gonna keep it to like the Alcala core, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. So
that's very cool. What's up, Diaz? What's up, Joseph M? What's up, Trev? How are you guys? Jerry M, James Belk. How is everyone? Okay, so did I do any pickups this week? No, but I had a very eventful spooktacular. For those of you that were in the Red Cup page, saw that I dressed my daughter up as Kier to try to enter into this contest to win the Kier 1/4 scale statue.
That picture was hilarious, by the way.
Oh, of her with the holding the head up.
Right, yeah, Poppy. What doll was that?
That's a Poppy from what is that? The Trolls movie.
Oh God! So what happened? I saw on Instagram that you said that Sideshow wasn't picking that picture.
Well, yeah, they weren't picking it up for a while, but I wound up getting around that, and they were able to actually pick it up. And then I found out I'm going back and forth with the girl Haley, who kind of was running the things behind the scenes, kind of. And I was like, wait a second, did I even need to go through all this? And she was like, nah, it's based on a randomizer. And I was like, so wait, I didn't even need to dress up for this. And she dressed my daughter up, and she was like, no, but it's really cool that you did, and it's great. It's a shame. And I was like, oh, come on. So basically, we had a fun. We spent all day making this costume that we didn't necessarily have to make, and probably somebody that just liked the post is going to wind up winning. So,
my God,
we don't know who won yet, though. We don't know who won. So
it's still a cool picture, and it's fun to do stuff, like that with your kids.
Yeah, that was cool. And I entered into another contest, which I lost because it was another one based on a randomizer. You had to recreate a movie poster of take a sideshow, Court of the Dead property, and make a movie poster for Court of the Dead. So I did a mashup where I took, again, everything with me is Kier, right? When it comes to this IP. So I took the Kier mask and I recreated the Jaws poster. So I had an angel kind of swimming up out of the water, and I had the mask coming up underneath it, ready to swallow the angel up. And I wrote, instead of Jaws, I wrote Kier in the same font, and I made it look like a movie poster and stuff.
Where's this?
You can find that on, all you have to do is type in Spooktacular, Sideshow Spooktacular 2019. You could probably find it. It's in one of their pages. I didn't share it to Instagram or nothing because I just put it on that page and tagged a whole bunch of shit, but I probably should have I should have probably put it on the page like an idiot.
Yeah, maybe your fans or your actual viewers would like to see this shit instead of having to listen to you describe it.
Yeah, I know. You're right.
And,
So I'm gonna have to go find this shit and then post it up on the page.
You're the worst.
After the
the
show.
worst.
You know,
showrunner.
I lost that contest too. So I got a bunch of codes.
Loser.
I'm a loser. I came in with $69 this year. I missed about 6 codes.
$69. That's good luck. 69 is a magic number.
That's right. So I was pretty happy with that, and now I'm about to spend them possibly on the show in a few minutes. Kev's Matrix. I have took off my makeup, but where is the Batman? What up, all? Hey, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Let's see what else is going on. So I was participating in the Spooktacular. How was everybody in the chat Spooktacular? Did anybody get codes? Did any of you guys buy anything? Again, I'm in that awkward position where I'm like hoarding all my points in order to make a big purchase, or do I just start spending this shit because I get an itch because I'm seeing everybody else spend stuff, spend their money on stuff. So
yeah, there was nothing like I was looking at deals and stuff, and there's nothing there that I really wanted, Exactly. So I'm kind of just gonna wait to spend whatever stuff I have, for something that I really like, instead of just feeling like I have to get something just because it's Spooktacular discount or whatever.
Yeah, no, exactly. I'm totally feeling that. See, if I didn't have the sponsor, I would be because I buy most of my stuff through George through the Lair.
Yeah.
If I didn't have that and have everything that I wanted already paid for and pre-ordered, then like I would have obviously have bought like either the Bill and Ted set or got like like Superman, or I think I got like the Last Jedi Luke coming or something like that. Like if I didn't have any of that stuff, I definitely would have went and splurged on something I don't already have pre-ordered. Let's see. The Nun. Noble Young picked up The Nun. Interesting. I'm guessing you're a horror collector. She's got a pretty awesome background and diorama she comes with. That's pretty cool. Adding it to my purchase points to get Asmus Crown Gandalf, maybe. I think that's a very smart idea. And Bill and Ted using my points on 2 excellent dudes. Friggin' awesome. Like I said, if I did not already have Bill and Ted on pre-order with my buddy, I would have totally have gotten that. So that's awesome. Those are awesome pickups as far as I'm concerned. Baz, were you able to get any points? You didn't give a fuck, right?
Every time I looked, it was like there'd be points up, and it would say an hour ago, 5 hours ago, 14 exactly. hours. I was, so I was just like, well, whatever. Like I said, I got $40 from a gift, which was a gift card, and I got $20 sent to me from Sideshow, so I'm good.
Oh, that's awesome. You're pretty much Spooktacular kind of waiting for you already. That's $60 right there. That's you have your own personal birthday Spooktacular like type thing going on. Very cool. So there was one announcement this week. If you want to get into some announcements of the week before we get into something that I kind of want to ask I'm going to wait for the viewership to go up a little bit. We are going to do a screen share. Bam. Chrome tab. Here we go. And pow. Right? Mezco Harley Quinn. This dropped. This is the PX exclusive Mezco Harley Quinn that dropped this week. They call it
Playing for Keeps edition.
This is probably going to be the one that matches up with the one that you have, Baz, the Clown Prince of Crime.
Exactly. And I'm pissed off.
Because you already pre-ordered the other Harley, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, totally. I mean, I like
this. But you know what? You have to get the OG Harley, man. The OG Harley is still better than this. Even though it matches up with the one I have, the first one is way better than this one. This is like Tank Girl.
That kind of definitely reminded me of Tank Girl. Yeah, totally. I see that totally. A lot of the accessories are the same. I think she looks pretty cool. She has pretty much the same head sculpt with and without the helmet. The half-shaved head is cool. I'll tell you who's going to make this look good if he picks it up. Our buddy. Oh my God! Now my head is in 100 different directions. Come on, man. He was on the show last week. He's like my best friend.
Kyle.
What? I even forget your name when you're not around. Kyle. Yeah. It's like 3 different
Screw you, Kyle. I'm going home.
I speak to 3 different Kyles on Facebook, like in the Messenger and stuff. So he'll be able to make this thing in a pose look fantastic. I mean, he has the old Harley movie edition that he made look great. But I don't know. I think the face sculpt looks all right. It's a little plain, a little bit too plain, Jane. I think I like the expression.
So it's basically like you're gonna have a grunge Harley to go with the punk rock Joker. You coming through?
Pretty much. Did you? What do you think, guys? Do you guys think punk rock Harley Quinn is worth it, or are you going to stick with the OG? Let's see.
Well,
Cheese Belk. I got the other one pre-ordered too.
Well, how much is this one?
I don't know. I haven't seen the price on it. You have to go look on Big Bad Toy Store right now for that. But if I had to guess, I'm probably going to say 85, 90.
Yeah,
probably around there.
Yeah, I'm not going to get two.
Yeah, no, I'm good with Harley. And I like the multiple head sculpts on the other one in the class. I'm with you, Baz, on that. I'm totally down with that stuff. Man in many hats, putting the other one on. The Duck Collector says, I got a free hot toy. He got a free hot toy from Spooktacular. We have a Spooktacular winning in this. Man, what the hell did you get, man? You got to tell us what you got. Jerry M., I picked up the DC Gotham Garage Harley statue, and this sort of lines up with it. That's pretty cool.
Oh, that's cool. I like those.
Great fig, probably single joints. Yeah, they are all going to be on single joints until they pretty much crack that buck. If it's a figure that has been on single joints, the only thing they're doing to change that is they're going to improve the elbow articulation like they're doing on the new Wonder Woman and hopefully on these newer figures going forward. Now, if I had to guess, if you could see where Harley's hand is here and the way her arm is dropping down on this angle, it should be more than just single joint. If you could see right here in this tiny little corner, it's more than single jointed, but it's not double jointed. Because if it was double jointed, this hand would be able to go up near her collar. So I'm going to guess. I'm going to hope this is the Wonder Woman articulation on this one. If I had to guess at all. Let's see. Dressed up as Batman at work. Are you the dude that walked into the at work and closed the store down? Oh no, that was dressed up at Batman at work. There was a dude that dressed up as Darth Vader and did the closing announcements at work, like close your registers and prepare. You have 10 minutes to leave the store as Darth Vader, and he won something. So we got to do that for a Batman Deluxe figure, dressed up as Batman at work. That's pretty awesome. Let's see. Freddie. Oh, it's 90. Freddie says it's 90. Freddie's the guy that won the last the giveaway. So congratulations, Freddie. I went to the comic shop today to get you your backboards to get those comics taped up for you, and it was closed, and it opened up at 3 o'clock, and that's when I had to get my kids out of school. So
excuse
me another couple of days because I would have had that shit out to you tomorrow.
Whatever. Don't listen to him. He makes excuses like this all the time.
Yeah. I know. Snap that shit like a Catwoman leg. Yeah, word.
Like a Catwoman leg?
Yeah.
Thank God I've never had any problems with my Catwoman.
Yeah, no, I didn't. Well, I went immediately when I saw that bullshit was going down. I went right to the hairdryer and started blow drying that shit right off. I was like, oh, fuck this, man. You know, I was like, I made sure to like go in there and make sure that that it wasn't going to be an issue. Like I hit it with the blow dryer, dipped it in some hot water inside the plastic bag, and did all that nonsense and jazz beforehand. But all right, so that's the new Mezco announcement for the week. Anything else going on this week, Baz, before we get to some Spooktacular stuff, perhaps?
Do you want to talk about like the news of the week?
Yeah, what's in the news? Because I have absolutely no idea what's going on this week. I was totally wrapped up in kids and all that other sugar.
Okay, some news about a new Green Lantern series being produced by Greg Berlanti, the guy who's behind all the CW stuff. It's going to be for HBO Max, which is a subscription service, which will also have all the DC movies. So basically, they're going to be moving over whatever's on DC Universe over to HBO Max. It's going to be a part of that subscription service. And you're going to have Greg Berlanti producing Strange Adventures and a Green Lantern miniseries. Also, series. And also you got, what's his name, J.J. Abrams, also on exclusive contract for Warner Brothers. He's got like a $200 million deal going. So he's going to be producing, whatever, they don't have anything in the works for Superman, except for, that's why they're doing CW's doing a Superman and Lois television series.
That's fine. I think that he's a good Superman.
Which is good. They're going to be shelving Superman in the movies for a while. Maybe this will give like a slot, open up a slot for their other intellectual properties.
Right.
So, Green Lantern is going to be coming to the forefront. That's about it. What do you think about the service? HBO Max. Will you be getting it?
I kind of am a little upset if the DC service, even though I don't have it, I like the idea that it exists. Mm-hmm. And I don't like the idea that it's going to, if it gets folded into this, that's fine. But if they're going to reinvent the wheel again and like not have the comic app and all that other stuff, that's kind of whack. Mm-hmm. but they got to do everything they can to battle this Disney app that's coming out. That's just pretty much going to level everything in its path. Their price point is unbeatable on the Disney app. The price point, I got it for $4 a month, dude, for 3 years.
Yeah.
And you like Netflix doesn't have a shot at go like that's like $8 less than the next highest Netflix thing, you know. And it comes with 4K and all that other stuff. And if you want it with Hulu and with ESPN, it's pretty much just going to replace your television subscription for $12 a month.
Yeah.
But for $12 a month, you could pretty much have TV in your house. Like that's
you can just pay that off in one shot. You can pay it off yearly.
Yeah,
pay one yearly bill and bang, you don't got to worry about it.
I don't even have to pay a TV bill now till next year, and that's pretty darn awesome if you ask me. But I like variety, so and I'm a big fan of the Disney stuff. You know, we go back and forth on this, but we both really like the Marvel movies. We want little bit things to be different. I'm a big fan of the Star Wars stuff. My daughter loves the younger Disney properties, so I'm all for the Disney stuff. But there needs to be something else, kind of. You know, I like the nipping at the heels, like with the WWE had WCW nipping at their heels, kind of, and it just made the Monday Night Wars made everything that much better. I like that. Competition's good.
Now, speaking of the Disney stuff, The Mandalorian released a new trailer.
Yes, I saw that, and it looks just as glorious as it did the first time I saw it. I don't really need to see any more of this. You know, I'm totally on board.
Do a share screen.
Bring it up.
Yeah, I want to show you something.
What did you think of? Have you seen Watchmen?
Oh my God, no.
Has anybody in here seen Watchmen? I seen the first 2 episodes, and it was yo, Thor's here. What's up, yo? Thor's actually showing up for the pregame. Thor, you're going live at 9, right? At least I hope you are. Here we're gonna do the add to stream right here. Bam. Okay, talk to me, Baz. Take it away.
Hold on. Trying to close this fucking ad. Oh my God. Are you serious? Forget it. Just leave the fucking ad. All right. Check out this poster. Go ahead. Check out this poster.
No, it's dope.
For The Mandalorian. Look how cool. I mean, it looks like a friggin' like an expanded universe novel cover almost. Yeah. You know, which was Star Wars at its best after the prequels. I mean, well, actually, after Return of the Jedi finished, the expanded universe is what kept all us Star Wars fans, interested and kept the brand alive. So, and of course, Gina Carano. I mean, do we need to say more?
She's the best.
She's the best. So, I'm looking forward to it. I don't know if I want to get the subscription,
right?
But maybe I'll find it.
You're gonna find a way to watch it. Wink, wink.
Find a way to watch it. Yeah. Because as a company, I'm kind of like, Disney annoys the shit out of me, right. So I don't know if I want to be complicit in a company that pisses me off, and then I'm giving them money, right? So. Yeah.
But, I can't even. The whole idea behind support what you like doesn't really, go here, because everyone from I have to get the Disney subscription purchase for my kids. Oh, I got to get it for Star Wars. I don't give a shit about Star Wars. I'm getting it for the Falcon and Winter Soldier. Like, they pretty much have everything covered, so they're gonna have billions of subscribers anyway. But when is The Boys back on? The Boys aren't going to be on again until next summer. That just ended like 2 months ago or a month ago.
The Boys of Summer.
The Boys of Summer.
Interesting.
Let's see. The Boys, definitely over Watchmen for me so far too. Watchmen's good. It's not great. It's got some cool twists and turns. It is very checking all the boxes. But it's good though. It's actually well acted. But it is a very check all the boxes type. Let's just leave it at that. It is.
I could do without the modern politics that they're trying to push, and just even when they did before Watchmen in the comics, I never even read those books.
Right.
Watchmen could just stand alone as a 12-issue story. That's all you really need. You don't need a before Watchmen. You don't need an after Watchmen. You just have those 12 issues written by Alan Moore, and that's it.
It does have a lot of stuff though, tie-ins to the comic. Like Dr. Manhattan is in it. He's in the background, like you don't really see him, but they allude to him. They show you him on Mars building stuff. Minor spoilers here. There's like a scene where like, see, I don't want to ruin it for anybody that hasn't seen it. Like there's just alludes to the comic in it that are pretty crazy and weird and off, like something that like Alan Moore writes like that weird shit, like the giant squid at the end of the comic. There's like some stuff like that in the first episode that's kind of like, that's pretty crazy. But so it's not just all totally modern day social justice nonsense. It still has that quirky Watchmen thing. Excuse me, going on. The wife hates it. Laura will not be watching it with me. I'm going to try to keep up with it as much as I can. She is totally off board with it. She does not like the message in the show, so I'm going to pretty much continue for as long as I can. Let's see. Titans still kicks ass. Yeah, I haven't seen Titans in like 3 or 4 weeks now. And Danny Lee says Gina Carano is getting thicker than a Snickers now. Yeah, I don't know, man. I like Gina Carano. I don't give a shit how thick she gets. She's all muscle, so as long as she gets thick like this and not necessarily thick.
And it's believable that she could kick some ass because she actually can kick some ass in real life.
Yeah, she looks like if she cracks you, she's doing damage with those arms, so that's fine.
Yeah, her thighs look, they're thick, but yeah, I mean, she knows how to use her weight.
Yeah, exactly. So that's pretty awesome. RG's what it's bad.
Like, hold on, like I have a problem, like with Arrow season, the latest season. What is it? It's 8.
Right.
There's a character in there who plays Green Arrow's daughter in it, right? And she's hot and everything. She's this blonde chick, and I swear to God, she weighs about $108, man. And she's just kicking guys' asses and slamming them and doing all this crazy shit. And it's like I love the show and it's a good season, but it just takes me out every time I see her do something because you could literally just pick her up, choke slam her, and just, you know what I mean? So there is something to say about like actual size.
Right.
So, Gina Carano's thick, yeah, but that thickness, it lends to the believability that she could kick a 230-pound guy's ass.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, totally.
So,
I'm interested. I'm on board. Can't wait. Kat McNamara is Oliver's daughter. Don't care. She's hot. I love her. LOL. Archie in the house.
Okay, I got some other screen shares going too. Hold on.
Bring it.
Yes, keep talking.
Okay, so, all right, guys. Before Baz brings this next piece up, as I had mentioned before, Spooktacular had ended, and I had entered into that contest for Zoe to win really for me and Zoe, but I would totally like, I can't put it in her room, but I would put it in an area of the basement where it's not locked up in a way where she could actually see it and enjoy it. I got some of Grayson's collectibles mixed in with mine as well, the 6-scale stuff. It's like a 6-scale G.I. Joey. I have him hanging out with Black Widow. People always come in and go, why do you have a World War II soldier? I'm like, oh, it's Grayson's first 6-scale that he was given to him by his uncle. So that's pretty cool, and I keep it with my stuff. So speaking of which, so I'm not going to know when this, whether we win this contest or not for this 1/4 scale premium format Kier figure. And it just speaks to me. So I want to ask everybody in the chat this question. I'm really, really thinking about getting this Kier premium format, right? I got a bunch of points. It's got free shipping. I'm totally into this. I think it just really speaks to me, right? But it doesn't necessarily fit in with my collection. So you have a lot of Star Wars, a lot of I only have a couple of premium formats. I got some Back to the Future, a lot of movie stuff, movie posters and cool shit like that. I don't have anything in my collection though representing my love for like D&D and like fantasy stuff, right? So that's kind of where like the whole Kier character falls in, and I'm totally over the moon for her design. Now, what do? Do I go and get the premium format figure because it speaks to me, and I've been staring at this thing since it dropped a year and a half ago, but I've been pulling myself back from the ledge. But now I have a lot of Sideshow points, so I'm probably not going to be spending that much money on it. So do I use some of my Spooktacular points and pull the trigger on this statue? Now, I'm just going to leave you guys with that for now. I know Thor, embrace your destiny. 2 statues. We know. Hey, Peanut Gallery. No,
embrace your destiny.
Rob, just a fan. No suit, no beard. Bummer. But I did have this week, Rob. I was wearing my top hat. Okay, so we'll bring.
Hello, my darling. Hello, my baby. Hello, my Clementine.
All right, so I'm 1930s Rob now. 1930s corporate Rob this week. I had to take it off because it was just squeezing my head too much. I'm going to get to that in a minute.
Hold on. Kev's Matrix, man. You're caught up on Titans. Tell Rob how good the Superboy episode was, man. Connor. That shit was awesome. There's this move that Crypto does in one of the action scenes that are friggin' epic. It's great.
I got to see this shit then.
You have to, dude. Yeah. It got way better.
Let's see. Okay, Kev's Matrix. You got Conan though, D&D warrior. Yeah, damn right. Well, Conan is just above and beyond everything. I love that Conan movie so much. With the first movie with Arnold, I got a tattoo of Thulsa Doom snakes on my back, bro. You ain't got to tell me that lives with me until the day I die.
We just pretend that the next one doesn't exist, right?
Yeah, whatever. Like it's just like whatever.
I try so hard to watch it, and then I'm just like, oh,
it's
so bad.
Let's see. Or Alex DeLarge, Rob. I have Alex DeLarge in Mezco form, so I'm good with him. I don't need him in 6 scale. You need a milk and cane, bro. Oh, yeah, exactly. That's what you meant. Alex DeLarge with the top hat. Hell's yeah. Except he has a bowler, right? A bowler cap? Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
One that has the rounded top, that's a bowler cap. Let's see. Crypto, enough said. Awesome. If you keep thinking about it, get the statue. I felt the same with my Ghostface Killer statue, but as a former DJ for many years, I thought it would fit in the collection just fine. See, it has that personal connection here. All right, we're gonna get off of that for a moment. We're gonna switch gears back to Baz that has his screen share up. So Baz, here we go with screen sharing.
Here we go. Worship the goddess.
Yeah, she's outrageous, bro. Yeah, we're just gonna sit here and oogle over pictures of hot Gina Carano now.
Yeah,
somebody said that she had problem cutting weight. Yeah, you could see that she's really thick in her arms here. Right over here, she's got like a little bit of the. I don't want to say fat though, because it's like it might be like just like not as tight and toned as she would be if she cut weight. Someone in the chat said that she was cutting. She had problems cutting weight back in her Strike Force days because she's just a thicker girl. That's why she was kicking people's heads off. This girl would look at the size of her friggin' go up, Baz. You got the size of her tricep up there. It's just massive. It's like this friggin' tricep. It's being cut off by the pitcher, dude. She's like, this is like why she was kicking people's heads off. I don't know. I think she's beautiful. I don't mind a heavier girl if she has like an angelic face like Gina does.
Jesus.
She's hot. Then she's like a female Johnny Cage, bro. So that's pretty cool. Like a real life, this is like the closest thing you're getting to like a female real life Johnny Cage, especially one that's as legit as hell. Oh, leave that picture.
This is where she was fighting. Yeah.
We got to wait for your screen to depixelize though.
Okay.
So let's see. Let's click on the Gina with boobs link to the right.
Yeah, I didn't even see that. 49 sexy Gina Carano boobs pictures that'll make you want to, I don't know.
Blitzway think
drink blue milk.
Second Ecto from the Ghostbusters, just prediction, possible hope. A second Ecto? Why? You didn't get the first one? Did you want both Ectos in your house? I was this close to selling my DeLorean. I already sold my 89 Batmobile to get the Ecto one. I just don't have the room for it. It's too massive for just one piece. And I really wanted to make a display with like the Ghostbusters working under the hood and smoking cigarettes and sitting on the hood and shit. I said, forget it, because it's the size of my couch. So Jesus. I'm not doing that one. It really is. It's like 5 feet long. Excuse me. All right, your pictures are all blurry, bro.
Did anything come out from Hot Toys? I think I saw a Spider-Man variant.
Yes, it did. Let's go take a look at that. Hold on. We're going to go here. Bam. SIDE Sideshow. Here. Change. I'm going to take. Okay, we took away your screen share. Exit out your screen share so I can screen share my shit.
All right.
And now I gotta go screen share. Screen share May. Sideshow newly released. Join waiting lists. Let's see. Latest releases. Bam.
There you go.
Spider-Man in his negative suit for $267.
Why?
I don't know. This doesn't even come with another head sculpt. This is just I gotta see what this comes with. This is just absolutely
he has the cell phone. That's an extra 20.
Hold on. I'm going to try to get to the page where it shows everything that he has. Here we go. He has a spider drone. He has 2 sticky to the wall spider things and a couple of spider bombs, which you'll never use, and a cell phone. A big web, which I think that's not even his base. Okay, he comes with a big web and the same webs that you got a million other times.
Those aren't spider bombs, man. Those are spider cojones.
Yeah, spider cojones. Oh, and he has this thing. That's kind of cool. That's
cool. Yeah.
Behind the head.
The what do they call it? The Peter thingy?
Peter Tingle or something.
Peter Tingle. Yeah, the Peter Tingle.
I'll tell you what. I think that at 267, this is straight up highway robbery without a second head sculpt. This is just if you're like the Spider-Man collector that collects the way like the Iron Man collectors collect Iron Man, then fine. Because I seen like Joshua Feinstein of the collector side was like, I'm all over this, and I was like, all right, he's a big Spider-Man guy, that makes sense. At 267, this is still insanely overpriced. This is like 220, just like the other figure was 220, 230 at the most. 6 Spider-Man, horrible price, and he will probably sell out. I'm out. Waiting for the comic look Iron Spidey. That would be pretty cool because at least it has like the comic look. Dude, still not giving us what we want. Blue 2099 Hot Toy Spider-Man. Yeah, the 2099 comic version, I could see people getting into that. That would be cool. Pass. Yeah, this is a major pass here for me on the Red Cup. As I'm sure I could talk for you and say this is a pass.
Oh, of course. I'm not a big Spider-Man fan.
Yeah, so this is like, I mean, you can get the Spider-Man with the multiple head sculpts for cheaper than this from the movie and the video game version. I don't get it. It just, they're calling this some kind of an exclusive. I don't know what it's going to be exclusive to because there's no really cons going on right now that I'm aware of, but here's your new, and this just dropped, I think, yesterday morning or today or something like that. So there's that. I don't know, Baz, anything you're seeing tickle your fancy? None of this stuff is. Oh, here we go. How about Pumpkin Spice Neon Tech War Machine? Pumpkin Spice War Machine for $400.
Hold on. Freddie Damavandi said, dude, still not giving us what we want. Blue 2099 Hot Toy Spider-Man. Yes, that's an awesome costume.
Yeah, that would be cool.
2099.
So, yeah, that'd be cool. I'm not a big 2099 fan, but I can understand that figure because it makes sense to have that figure because it's a comic accurate costume. That's a comic accurate costume too. I'm sure there aren't like that many storylines where that was like the big deal.
So what are you calling this? Pumpkin Spice?
This is Pumpkin Spice Iron Man, right?
I'd say pumpkin Spice Tron.
Yeah.
Got a little Tron in there.
I don't get this at all. Like now they're going to do the War Machines with this neon tech nonsense. And I bet you there's going to be a blue neon tech War Machine if they haven't already came out with that. There's so many of these things that just confuse the hell out of me. But this is a complete waste of time. I'm sorry. I don't understand why this would even be a thing. I don't understand this. So I'm out on this. I just don't even understand this thing. This to me, there's no like... Do a comic version of the Silver Centurion suit in diecast for $400 and we'll talk.
They haven't done that yet?
No, they did the plastic movie version, but they need to do like a comic. That was like his costume throughout all the 80s. So it's like, why wouldn't you do that? You could love War Machine. That's cool. Look, if you get this because you just love War Machine, that's dope. I made the pumpkin spice latte joke because it's Halloween and it's like the fall time and all the soccer moms they do, and this is orange basically. But I don't get this. I don't get this.
Do Hot Toys ever do comic versions of anything?
Well, they just did that Neon Tech thing, which is really more like the video game version, though, right? That's like a video game variation. Because in the video game, he has like 30 suits, so you're probably gonna get all 30 of those suits too. Trevor says I'm getting that Punisher War Machine now. Well, okay. The Punisher War Machine still wasn't for me, but I understand that way more than this. It comes with a Frank Castle head sculpt. It's got the skull. It's got the crossbone thing going on. It's the Punisher as War Machine, which makes a lot of sense. It was in the comics storyline. It's like it checks all the boxes, except I'm not that big of a Punisher fan, even though I do like him. I'm not that big of a War Machine fan, even though I like him. So I can totally understand a comic.
Did you see season 2 of the Punisher?
I didn't even see season 1.
Dude, what is wrong with you, man? Come on. It's really good.
I know. It's just like at this point, man, I'm into Titans. I'm playing catch up with shit. This whole week we were doing horror movies all week long.
Dude, he's so Goomba. He's such a Sicilian, like, friggin' Punisher. It's great. Like, the way he flips out, his temper. Oh, man.
Rob, can you confirm or deny if Mysterio Hot Toy will have a Jake head sculpt? I cannot confirm or deny that. I will ask that to my rep. I'll ask that to Deep Throat this week if you guys want, and see if he can get back to me and let me know. But I will ask my buddy over at Sideshow for that. I think he does because it has like that blur, but then they took the blur thing down, so I don't know what they're doing.
What else they got? Get this stupid thing off.
Let's see. Boom. Oh, this is kind of cool.
Are we still affiliated with Sideshow? We're not doing a good job.
We're not doing a good job this week. You guys are gonna watch you and go, really, bro? You expect me to work you after this shit? Look, man, I gotta still be true to, you know. Look, it's just not for me. This guy's saying that he likes it in the chat, and I'm like, yeah, it's great. Go ahead, go buy it if you like it. It's wonderful. This I like. I was really close to buying this, but I was like, you know what? I don't do really movie props. If I was more of a movie prop guy, I would totally be all over this.
That is pretty cool.
It actually has pages in it that you can flip. It has like 13 or like 16 pages, and it's like written in the Sanskrit. You know,
I heard it's written in actual real blood of homeless people that they murdered for this book. No? No, but that'd be cool just to put on like your bookshelf, you know, because you know most of your books just hang out on your fucking shelf too, right? You read them once and that's it.
This particular thing has it's wrapped in like a silicone, like a silicone base. So like when you grab it, it feels like skin. It has like a very silicone flesh feel to it.
Ooh.
So it's actually like feels like it's wrapped in human flesh, which is nice.
Who's that? Oh, that's LB.
Yeah, LB in the background lurking.
LB, Watchmen sucks, right?
I fell asleep twice. I don't like it.
Let's see. Real kick-ass band blood comic. LOL. All right, I'm trying to keep up with you guys in the chat, and I'm bouncing back and forth a little bit.
Yeah, what I don't like about this chat, it doesn't move. Like you have to move it yourself.
Yeah, no, it moves. Is you have to scroll to the bottom, like you scroll up to the bottom, and then stop, and you should see it go. Are you going off your phone? Because on my end, it just goes.
No, I'm doing it on the laptop.
The laptop. All right. Let's see what else. They released this Black Widow finally to go along with their Avengers statues, which is pretty cool.
Ooh, okay. I don't like that price, but
well, I mean, first I'll tell you what. I'll be as honest as possible. At this price, they're a little crazy. This is how tall is this thing? I'll let you know right now if it's crazy or not. It's 14.5 inches. It's pushing the boundary because the tweeter head statues are about $200 less than this, $150 less than this, and they're around the same size. They're a little bit smaller. So the tweeter head statues are around 12 inches to 14 inches. This is 14 and a half inches. So it's kind of a little bit much. They're $430 for this when you can get a 1/4 scale from them for around the same price. Yeah, it's a bit overpriced. So I got to tell you but that's the exclusive. Well, it's only a $10 difference for the $10.
See some pics.
Let's see. Here's the two heads on this. I think I like the long hair a little bit better on this one.
Yeah, I don't like the Antifa haircut.
I love short dark hair on girls. That's like my favorite hairstyle. Just not on this for some reason. I do like the longer hair on the way she looks in this. I think the long hair looks great. I like the face sculpt. She looks cool on her little
Danny Lee, let's see the butt shot. Come on, Dan, man. We're not sexist here. I don't agree with objectifying the female form. So yes, let's see the butt shot.
Bam.
No, sorry. Sorry. I'm sorry, Sideshow.
It is a little bit more realistic than you would have hoped, perhaps.
Yeah.
It's not Gina Carano.
You gotta nail the butt shot.
There's the butt shot.
Kind of dumpy.
Even Sideshow knows that people want to see the butt shot.
Of course.
Just can't get into Black Widow reminds me of my ex-girlfriend. That's awesome. Oh God, Jessica Rabbit would be a great price if it was a premium format. You know, if it was a premium format, I'd be like, yo, this is awesome. This is awesome.
That last Black Widow statue was friggin' amazing.
The what statue?
The last one they came out with.
Oh, the last Black Widow was really nice. Yeah,
Oh,
I would go and buy that. I mean, this is their new one. This is what they're pushing now. That's fine. But their last Black Widow was really nice.
Was that the premium format?
Yeah, that was premium format. It was the same price as this too, I think. Maybe a little bit more.
It might have been a little bit more, yeah. This looks like it has less detail in that one. So
yeah, no, this goes with they have a line of Avengers statues that's like Captain America, Thor, I think Ant-Man or the Wasp or something, and now they have this character. They have Hulk. So this is like kind of like trying to complete their Avengers lineup. Let's see. Just can't get into Black. Okay, Scarlet was awesome in the Jojo Rabbit, though. Messed up Nazi Boy Scout comedy movie. Okay.
The hell was that messed up Nazi Boy Scout? Oh, that's the one by. Is that the guy who directed Thor Ragnarok? I think he plays Hitler in the movie. Cavs Matrix. Tahiti. Who's you know that director?
Yeah, Tahiti.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah. Tahiti.
Well, here's your Avengers Assembled statues. When you get them all together, they're all on this rock base and they all interconnect, so you can have like the whole Avengers team, doing.
And then you buy them all and you set them up, and then you go, why did I buy all this shit?
Would you stop? You gotta stop this shit. You buy the same shit everybody else in the fucking chat does.
And you're like, why did I do this? And then you start selling them off.
I'm glad you're saying that because I was thinking about my statues recently. I was up in the shower and I was thinking about my statues. And I was like, the statues don't move. I like to pose my stuff.
Yeah.
And then I came down here and I was looking at my statues and I was like, something? I'm really fucking happy with this stuff. Like I was just smiling. I was staring at it, smiling. And I was like, I'm again pushing the boundaries and I'm going to wind up getting to the point where I'm going to have to start selling shit again. I got to tell you, I got to be honest with you guys. I can't wait for them to release a Bespin Han for Hot Toys so I can actually start selling off my A New Hope stuff because I'm going to go straight Empire with my Hot Toys. I decided that Empire is my favorite movie. I don't need all the A New Hope guys. I argued with my wife over this. She's like, how are you not going to have the classics? Again, I only got the 4 module cases. I got to work with what I got, and I'm just going to go straight Empire with my collection and not care because that's just my favorite. It's my favorite version of
like you're like I was talking about like the Masters of the Universe stuff. You kind of want to get down to like what you really like, cut out all the extra stuff and just,
trim the fat, right?
Trim the fat. Yeah. It's just, sometimes you catch yourself buying all this shit and it's like, half of it, you don't even friggin', look at anymore.
Yeah, pretty much. Am I still screen sharing?
I just want episode 4 Ben. Is he out?
Ben who?
Kenobi.
Episode 4?
Yeah.
You talking about the Hot Toys?
Yeah.
He's been out for years.
I'm sorry. I just picked up episode 4 of Ben. That's Danny Lee. He just picked up episode 4.
Oh, nice. Great pickup. He's such a good fucking figure too, man. There's so many different possibilities and variations, and all that stuff. The only thing that this week that's
definitely want that forever whenever that comes out.
Is this multiple frame styles available for this Hulkbuster statue for this Hulkbuster fine art print, and we don't know what the price is going to be. But I don't know. You guys like it? Again, it's a little cartoony for me. That's what stops me and pulls me back from buying a lot of Sideshow's art prints is that they fall into the cartoon, more of the cartoony realm. And I don't know I don't know if I want realistic movie versions either, because then I would just buy a still shot of the movie. I don't know. I guess when it comes to art, it's really subjective. It looks good. I'm not going to crap on it.
What's going on there?
It's inside here. Let me it's like the headpiece is like ejecting or it's like kind of forming onto him. Here's Iron Man. Here's his head in here. He's actually in here. And the head is either detaching or coming onto him. And see, I think it might be assembling itself onto him.
That's a lot of freaking commotion for assembling itself.
Yeah, exactly.
Jesus Christ.
It's a little busy.
It looks like it's like exploding.
Yeah. I thought that too when I first saw it. I was like, this looks kind of explosive-y. The art's nice. But it looks like it's a little too busy for my taste. Again, me and Baz, I think we're more classic, right? Classic, classy, cleaner, less is more type stuff. Yeah. Rob just fan. The only art I like is Alex Ross. Yeah, my entire wall is becoming Alex Ross. If it's not like an original drawing from an artist that I've got like at a con, it's pretty much just Alex Ross now. like, you know, at this point.
Check this out. Put up Freddie Damavanti's last post.
Baz giving me collector's remorse tonight. I'm going to sell everything when I get home. Oh, God. We're the only collecting show where we tell you don't collect, don't do anything, don't buy this. This is crap. No.
Dude, because this is like, it's an addiction. This is, you know, a bunch of addicts getting together on the weekend.
Though, man. I mean, we we don't buy everything, but we do buy this stuff.
And there should be a part of you that hates yourself for doing it. I'm just giving voice to that part.
Yeah, totally. I understand that. But
addicts.
Yeah, addicts. We're just a bunch of addicts shooting up here. I wrote, I asked the same Kier question on the Let Your Geek Sideshow page, and they were like, the moderator was like, wrong form, bro. And everyone was just like, buy. And I says, all I kept hearing in my head was chug.
Yep.
Drink the Sideshow Kool-Aid. Oh my God. I still haven't gotten together with my it goes to show you what kind of a corporate shill I really am. I haven't even gotten my they made me where you can click on the link and then hey, click this link so that you can buy through my stuff so I can make a couple of bucks to improve the channel. I haven't even looked through it to set it up yet. So it's like a real corporate chill. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. Love old school McFarlane Spidey art, comic art. I used to redraw that stuff for hours. That's a hot toy that would be cool. That would be a Spider-Man variant that I would be all thumbs up about. Give us a McFarlane variant. If you're going to be doing multiple variants of these characters, give us different comic artists versions of that.
How about we get Spawn?
Oh yeah, I mean that's Tom
McFarlane. Love of God,
licensing his shit out. He's going to want to doing his own stuff and just, you know, if it's going to come out, it's going to be him doing it. Gonna get Flash Gordon. Got to get that figure. Yeah, Flash Gordon 6 scale. Awesome. Good choice. Okay, back to what I was saying. I was gonna do this live on the channel, and we're gonna have the 14 people that are watching with us right now are gonna give us either the thumbs up or the thumbs down for what I'm about to do here. Now we're gonna screen share again. Chrome tab. Court of the Dead. I'll beat this horse dead. I will totally beat this to death, this horse. Okay, so here's Kier's Death Warbringer figure, 485. Look at the size of this thing. This thing just speaks to me. I absolutely love the statue. Now, here's the deal.
Listen, you have to make a shirt that says "This thing just speaks to me." Now, that's becoming your friggin' catchphrase.
That's sideshow. So the Freudian slip. Red Cup needs some cool. Sayings and shit. So I noticed that like Nick Nack has his fill your life with plastic crap, and the Paradox Nerd says love what you love and love collecting what you love, or something like that. Like he has his own catchphrase: collect what you love, what you collect, and collect what you love, something like that. So I've been doing this for 2.5 years. I don't have a catchphrase, so maybe I'll give this this stuff just speaks to me. Maybe I'll say that at the end of every video or some bullshit. Order Kier and your journey to the dark side will be complete. It's not enough that I'm fucking reviewing premium formats for Sideshow directly now, Thor. I gotta also buy more of this shit. Speaking of which, I spoke to Rodney, Thor, and he was all like, yay, get it too. All right, so here's the Kier figure. It's $485 with free shipping, and it's $485 with the severed chaos head. That's the demon head that she holds up. It's $470, $15 cheaper with not this extra head, with the angel head. So it's not an either or. You get either the angel head and the demon head for $485, or for $15 less, you just get the angel head. I can't see myself ever with her holding up the demon head. It looks cool, right? There's what the demon head looks like. However, I like the idea of Kier being like the slayer of angels, and I know on her base has actual feathers on her base, like on the rocks and stuff. So I like the idea of her holding up the angel head to kind of go along with her base. So I don't know if I would ever use the exclusive head, However, I do know that for resale purposes, not that I would even buy this if I was already thinking of reselling it, but I'm always thinking of room, trying to future proof myself. I try to think of every angle.
Wait, it comes with a pumpkin?
No, that's just a show. That Sideshow's rotten apple, like it's the size of an actual apple to show you how big it is, like 20 compared to an actual apple. So it's like that pumpkin. That pumpkin's the size of your fist. Like if you made a fist, that's the size of the pumpkin.
That's okay. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's massive.
Nah, I don't get that shit.
Rob Fran says, buy it, you asshole. Is that a good catchphrase?
Need this giant murdering thing in your house, really? It's pretty violent.
It's violent. It just looks. I don't know. I just freaking like it, man. Every time I look at it, I like it. It's also low. It's on low stock, which is what's got me looking at it. And she's got the headpiece comes off. Like here, let's give a whole whip around. Right. It comes with a little stand for her mask. She's got there's the mask. I love that design of that mask. That might be my favorite design of something since like the Darth Maul design, like for like an evil thing. Or like something.
Yeah. See, I sometimes I get superstitious with stuff like that. So it's like you put in like too much
like that in your head, in your house.
Dark, violent imagery. Yeah. In your house. Yeah.
Now you're starting to see. Now I have you speaking to me live here, and that will be something that is. Now I'm not superstitious, but that is something that might change my mind on something like this. Thinking like, oh my God, do I really want to have something that's as evil and vicious? But she is a spirit of vengeance at the same time. She doesn't just kill angels; she kills demons as well. So
kind of like an anti-hero.
She's like an anti-hero. So it's like the same thing. Would you have a figure in your house? And
you have like you got the Holy Trinity there to freaking even it out.
Oh yeah, I got Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman on one side.
Yeah, she ain't
on the other.
Yeah, she's not as powerful as that. So.
Let's see. Okay, we're gonna go down the list here. All right. I see you buying it. Bump the shelf and then smash. I see you buying it. Bump the shelf and then smash. Shocked face. No. It's funny you say that because I'm noticing that the statues are actually more durable than the Hot Toys. I've been reposing my Hot Toys lately. Yeah, I've been reposing my Hot Toys lately, and I'm noticing that on some of the bodies, there tends to be a little bit of a loose here, a little loose there over the course of time. So I'm glad I have them on their stands, because with the stands, it's putting less weight on the legs. And if you just have them standing without the leg, without the stand, I know a lot of people like to post them without the stand, you may run into trouble after a while. So there's that.
Okay, the collector says Statue of Mary next to her. Yes, I agree.
I would rather have a Hot Toys over this, just not my thing. I understand that totally. Who the hell names a group Titans, bunch of kids versus gods who died? What? Who the hell?
Yeah, the Titans lost to the gods in mythology. The Titans.
Right.
So I think it's just because Titan just means a great giant being or something.
Right.
I don't think they really meant to name them after the actual Titans.
Wait till the
mini calling somebody a Titan.
Rob might put you down another rabbit hole. You ready for that? Yes. All right. So it looks like people are trying to tell me to back off on this. All right. I'm kind of feeling it. I don't know too much about her, but it looks cool. It goes with nothing in my collection. Yeah, that's another big part of it too. Do you have something like this? It seems like my collection is pretty much becoming the Trinity. I have Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman in Tweeter Head. I'm waiting on the newer version of Superman to drop, but I have the three of those. I have Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman premium formats. And then I have a bunch of movie figures and Star Wars and superhero, mostly Batman stuff. Mostly just all my superhero stuff is 99%.
I know, it's funny. Like if it was a Mezco, I'd say, yeah, buy it.
Right now,
because it's a giant friggin' statue. It's just like,
Right now, again, it's $400 and something. I'm not paying that much money. I have like $360, $70 in Sideshow money, and they do have the 6-scale version of her too. They have the 6-scale version of her, which is only $165. But then I was thinking, I just sold off like a lot of my 6-scale stuff, and I'm not that as sold on it as I am on this. I'm just not as when I look at the 6-scale version of this particular character, I'm not as sold on it as I am on the statue. What is the price on it? I always look at what's in that range, and then it helps. It's $485, but it'll wind up being like $150 100 to 150 bucks by the time I'm done with it.
Why don't you get some of the DC superheroines stuff?
They don't really have anything left. They don't really have anything on their site right now. And I'm not just saying.
They don't have the Huntress. Check out the Huntress. The Huntress has a cool statue. I think that's up for pre-order.
Yeah, she's $1,200.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, there's no premium format like statues from DC.
Huntress. Yeah, $1,100. And then they have like these for like $140, $125. But those are kind of eh.
I hate that one. That one.
Which one?
Not that one. The one next to. Yeah. What the fuck?
Yeah, and I'm not.
She's all covered up.
Yeah, and I'm not interested in that. I like this.
What is that? The freaking Muslim Huntress?
Oh, stop. Just stop. I like this version. I just like that.
That's cool.
I dig that. I dig the rock star look to her. And Zatanna, Zatanna, not non-Zatanna really. Is the one the Perfect Alliance art print. Yeah, it's nothing. We're going on.
Oh yeah, look at Black Canary. I want to see what you think about this one because this is one I've been like kind of wishy-washy about. Like I kind of like it, but I don't.
Black Canary.
Yeah. Okay. The one to the right, that one. What do you think about
the punch, right?
Yeah.
Okay, DC collectible statue. All right. They only have this one picture. That's terrible.
Yeah. I don't know. What do you think?
I think she looks good. I like it. I like her throwing the jab. I don't know if that's like it's weird to me because I understand what she's going for, what they're going for with this in particular. She's like she was trained by Wildcat, right?
Yeah.
So she kicks ass. Like she throws punches and kicks. So I get that. It looks cool. It's different. But when I think of Black Canary, she's got to be screaming. She's got to be using her innate power. It's cool, but it doesn't necessarily speak to the character and her powers. That's what I say.
The butt is not that great, not ample.
Okay,
not ample in the booty. All right, check out the other one, the bombshells.
Okay, hold on. Boom. Bombshells. Yes, this is a nice statue. I like everything bombshells related.
It's like a sepia colored variant.
Yeah, they had the original. The original's going for big bucks now, though.
So what do you think?
I think
jump on that over the other one.
If you were going to get a Black Canary thing, I would go with this. But it depends. Are you going to get any other bombshells, or are you just going to go with one? Because you don't want the one thing that's odded out in your collection. If most of your collection is the DC proper, then I would stick with a DC proper. But if you're interested in maybe getting this and perhaps another bombshells, like to pair it up with, at least it's like you have two,
probably not. And it even if I did, it wouldn't be the sepia version. There's not that many of them.
All right, you would want the regular version, right?
Yeah.
Sorry, Titans quote. You're gonna catch up, Rob. Okay. Buy Optimus Prime. Haha. I already have an Optimus Prime in my collection. I have the Masterpiece Prime. I'm good with that. Buy another Batman statue. They're all badass. Okay. But Optimus 3A badass looking. Yeah, I don't like anything but for Transformers. It has to be G1, or I don't even look at it. Predator, Terminator, but that Huntress at 1,100 is better than whatever that statue is at 400. Yeah, I know, but I'm just not spending $1,100 on any statue. That is just absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, the Huntress statue does look good. Can we take a look at that?
Oh, we could definitely look at it. Yeah. Get the Green Arrow premium format. Yeah, that's a really nice piece. That really is a really nice piece.
Yeah, that looks good.
That's another problem too. Is that it's like, how do you guys collect? Do you guys collect based on character, or whether or not something actually talks to you and actually just like grabs you by the nuts? Like, for instance, my favorite premium format, even still to this day, is the Wonder Woman classic one that I have, where she has the spear behind her. I don't think any of these other statues even compare to that. But people say that I'm crazy and you're out of your mind, and everyone's selling off their Wonder Womans. Wait, what am I looking for, Baz? Oh, the Huntress.
Oh yeah. And then look at the Green Arrow stuff. I got another question.
Okay, fabric cape, it's sculpted cape, whatever. Let's look at the one that's up for pre-order here. And this one's even bigger. This thing is absolutely freaking humongous.
Yeah, it's the Jim Lee costume too.
So do you like go with something that like maybe specifically speaks to you, or just get the character? Like I like Green Arrow a lot, and the premium format is awesome, but I'm not that big of a Green Arrow fan. Now, am I a big fan of this character here? No, but that is like something that I would get a tattoo of, like the Kier face, like that with the horns and shit. I would put that on my arm here or on my calf, and that shit would look awesome. So it really depends on whether or not the actual thing just talks to you, or does it have to be a specific character?
You said it again. All right, let's check out Green Arrow.
All right, we're done with Huntress?
Yeah. She's awesome, but let's face it. No,
she's also 32 inches tall. I mean, she's
what?
Dude, it's insane, dude. She's almost 3 feet tall. It's
so like any room you put that in, it's like this is the Huntress room. Welcome.
Yeah, pretty much. I know the Batman statue collector only collects statues of this size or bigger. Everything he collects is 1/4 to 1/3, and they're massive. And he has them all lining across his wall and shit. It's crazy.
So when he has visitors over, he's like, "Welcome to my home. I'm insane."
I don't know how insane. He has 11,000 followers on here and over 2,000 people in his Facebook group. So he must be doing something right. He's a cool dude.
Yeah, of course he's cool. I'm just joking around.
But still, I mean, no, he has a room in his house where he does like his show, and it's like that room. He has a room specifically in his house just dedicated to these statues. It's like a museum room with his table set up to do his YouTube.
The Room of Madness.
It is a room of madness.
Regret.
Yeah.
The room of welcome to my room of madness and regret.
W. Green Arrow.
Okay, there's one. Okay, that one. The third one from
third one.
Left.
Hold on.
Yeah.
One from left. 1, 2.
That.
3.
Yeah, that's the one I was gonna pull the trigger on, but then I realized, oh shit, it goes with another statue, the Green Lantern.
Right. Brave and the Bold, bro.
But look how awesome he looks. Look at that pose.
I see he has the lantern behind him with the lantern thing coming out. Yeah, that's an awesome.
Yeah, because like if I buy it, all I'm going to be thinking of is like, oh, I got to get the fucking Green Lantern one. Like I won't have satisfaction.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Put the both of them together.
You got to have both.
Yeah.
Oh, they look good together though. Holy shit.
He's got the fist too.
Yeah. That's beautiful.
It's a nice size, 6.8 inches. He'll fit in right with your rate.
And that's freaking Green Arrow, man. You know, I mean, as much as I love Arrow, the show and everything, like he's kind of a little bit more like Batman. He's like more of a mix of Batman and Green Arrow. This is like pretty much embodies the character, the real Green Arrow, with the friggin' goatee, and he's kind of like. He's smirking. He's kind of like a Daredevil type character where he's like has like an attitude. He jokes around. You know what I mean?
Yeah, word.
So yeah, that's why I like it. What do you think about that?
I think this is. I got it's funny when Grayson sees this. I know you asked me for my opinion, but when Grayson sees this, he says, "Robin Hood copyright." He's like, "Oh, it's Robin Hood copyright." I like this Green Arrow better than the Hood. The Hood makes more sense. It's cooler looking, but I like this. This is come on, man. Superpowers, bro. This is Superpowers Green Lantern.
Yeah.
That's it. It wins. This is Jose Luis Green Lantern. It's going to win every time. He's more jokey in his style and stuff. I like it. It's also a throwback to the classics. I get the Hood look for the show. I don't think that this would work on a TV show with the feather in the cap and shit. That ain't gonna work on a TV show, but
put up Danny Lee's post. Perfect.
That's the banging chick Green Arrow.
Bells, yeah.
Oh God, that's how those small Iron Studio statue arbats can't have just one. Yeah, and they're good price too. It's $125, and they're all in scale with your Marvel Legends or your Mezcos too, 6.5 inches tall. Which is why I absolutely love the tweeter head statues from DC, because they fit in with the stick scales. They're the same size as a hot toy, and it's like right down the line. They won't look out of place in your collection, you know?
Yeah. What's that? That's okay. So that's the CW Arrow over there. That's a figure, though. I think.
Yeah.
I think that's a 1/6 scale figure.
Yeah. So is it 6 scale? No, it's 1/8 scale.
1/8. Oh,
that's weird. It's a weird scale, man.
$138.
Nah.
It's kind of cheap.
Nah.
Yeah, exactly.
Here's your Green Arrow premium format. And the exclusive, which they don't have anymore, is the one with the arrow, with the feather head. This one.
Wait! It comes with an apple? What's going on?
No, it doesn't come with an apple. See, the collector's edition comes with the boxing glove, arrow, and the
the actual Robin.
You know, this is the regular version is the exclusive, and I would totally, if I was to get this, it would have to be the exclusive version because I would need the boxing glove, arrow, and that head sculpt. But otherwise, it's a pretty cool stat. It's also $5.90. See how much bigger of a price? It's about another $100 on top of everything else. You know. Let's see. Boom. There you go. There's your apple. All right.
Should come with an apple.
I know we're talking about friggin' statues, and this is a goddamn action figure channel. And I look, Hot Toys does sell Hot Toys. Sideshow sells action figures. They just haven't really had a whole lot of them come out or show off, which is why we're looking at this shit.
Are we officially an action figure channel? Because you do Sideshow statue reviews now.
Oh, God. Yeah, whatever.
Mike is nerdy says, "What's up, nerds?"
Yo, what up, Mike? Thanks for dropping in and dropping by with us. That's it. I got nothing else to show you guys. Screw you, people. I'm going home.
Screw you, cat. I'm going home.
Buy the 13-inch, buy DC 13-inch and kit bash it. Yeah, for that, I know totally. Yeah, that's why I kind of like I always go forward and pull back, and all I wind up doing is keep building up money, my Sideshow rewards, and I'm like, eventually something's gonna come out where I'm gonna be like, I'm buying it and I don't give a shit, you know. But somebody mentioned in the chat that if I bought the Kier, that like I see that you're gonna buy it, you're gonna enjoy it, and then eventually that's gonna be the first thing to go because it still doesn't fit in with your collection, and that's what I'm afraid of because that's usually the first thing to go. What doesn't fit in your collection, it's got to go.
Mikey's nerdy says, "I'm at the bar. I can't hear." So you're just looking. You're looking at our ugly mugs.
That's awesome. I'm glad you stopped in to look at our ugly mugs and just type away a little bit.
Jesus.
Take my comment down. I'm still at work. It's flashing on my monitor. That's awesome. Vader's work is done. This fucking guy, Thor. I love Thor. He's such a cool dude, but Jesus Christ, does he want me to just get rid of all my shit and get into statues? I'm hoping Sideshow is happy. Listen, guys, go and check out my review of that Batman 1/4 scale statue and write a bunch of cool comments on it because Sideshow's going to look at that and they're going to, and also just check it out to see if you like the format of the way I'm actually doing the review because it's going to, Sideshow, the rep at Sideshow is like, hey, look, if you know, this review is going to be your first, and then we're going to send you maybe the Batgirl when she releases. So if you guys get a chance, in order to keep this ball rolling, wink, wink. I don't think I have room in my house for another statue. Wink, wink. Go over there and kind of support that video and write a comment or something. If you would like rather me do something else, like with the review, or you would rather have seen something else about it, just write something. Tell me if you like it. If you don't like it, just to show some engagement on that video. So so that Sideshow takes notice because we want them to kind of keep. You know, keep being the peanut gallery here. That would be nice.
That statue looked dope, man. I wouldn't buy it because whatever, but it's nice.
See, you're a mythology guy too, though, right? Aren't you like a mythological? Like you like crazy shit like that, you know?
Like what?
I don't know. You're like a mythology guy. You love the Greek and Roman mythology and crazy angels and demons shit and all that, right?
Oh, okay. I went to the Batman statue, and you went over to the.
Okay, all right. So all right. I listened to what you said. So the Batman.
Oh no, let me flip it back. Okay, you know that pose is actually what you call it? What's his name? Perseus. Perseus holding up Medusa's head, severed head.
Yeah.
They had that statue at the Museum of Natural History for the longest time. Just before you walked in, it was outside. I think they moved it indoors, but
maybe we want to go to the free museum now.
Yeah, that's how I really got into mythology. Was going to that museum and then, you know, watching the Sword and Sandals, you know, movies on TV on Sundays and shit.
Right.
You know, like Jason and the Argonauts and all that.
Right.
So it was just like kind of cool that like, you know, like you had these action movies, but also they were based on real life historical characters that were worshipped as gods in ancient Greece.
Right. Yeah.
So
the
we need a crackhead Baz. What does that mean?
We need a crackhead Baz. He'll be on next week.
A crackhead Baz, or a Kraken. Oh no, the Kraken. Release the Kraken.
Let's see. Harry Hamlin, Perseus, or just Perseus?
Harry Hamlin, Perseus, or just Perseus? What do you mean?
He probably talking about the statue at the museum.
A museum, of course. No, it's an old statue.
This is like an old Greek.
Somebody from like the Renaissance era made that statue. Let me look it up.
There are a few things that I would really want that I'm not going to get because they're just not making things for it anymore. Is I would want I'm a huge Mass Effect fan, like freaking huge Mass Effect fan of like the original trilogy, and I would love a statue of a Reaper. I think they had one, but it was way too expensive and it wasn't even really that big. I would like a Reaper statue or like a statue of the Normandy. I think a Normandy.
Hell yeah, Reaper would be excellent.
Like the Reaper maybe shooting its beam down, like right or floating right over like at the end of the third game. That would look dynamite, but they never friggin' made those things, and that whole IP kind of fell apart. And BioWare treats it like a redheaded stepchild now. So I don't understand that, since it was like the most popular game for a mad long. But so that's something that I would just immediately jump on and not even have to ask you friggin' guys. Like, what do you think I should do? What do you think I should do? And I'm not even the type of guy that likes to ask people what I would do, because I just like, look, I put money aside for this shit, and if I want to buy something, I just buy it, and I don't give a shit, and I just enjoy it. And if I want to sell it, I'll sell it, and I don't care, Which is another reason why I'm thinking about buying this statue, because if it does have any resale value like the first one, you can't get the first one for any less than like $500-600 now, and the first one was only like I think like $350 when it came out. So there's always the ability to make a couple extra bucks on it. Mass Effect 2 was one of the best games ever made. You're goddamn right it was, Thor. That game was amazing.
Oh, by the way, that statue was at the Museum of the Metropolitan Museum, not the Museum of Natural History. That was a mistake.
Yeah. Baz, your wish. Okay, I'm gonna screen share.
I have it up.
Hold on, boom. Yes, there you go. Yeah, that's it, pretty much. Modern day take on that, and that's just maybe that's why it speaks to me in a weird way, and then, like I remember seeing this, I remember seeing it in the movie as a kid, just the defiant conquer, manliness of just brute force and cutting the head off the demon or the the renegade angel, and being like, I fucking got you, and now I got my trophy. You know what I'm saying? Like
this is the coolest one though. This one.
Can you click on that?
Oh yeah. Not really.
Benvenuto.
Dang, this is
yes. I actually studied.
That's the best one.
Yeah, it's dope. And that's pretty much exactly where the inspiration comes from. That is awesome. Is there wings on his helmet?
Yeah, because that's the the helmet of Hermes.
Hermes? Oh, awesome. Oh, I almost want to buy this. I almost wish they had a 6-scale statue of this.
Oh,
what's up, kid?
SmackDown's on.
All right, yeah, I'll wrap up then. SmackDown's on. I'll be up in a few.
Oh.
Championship match.
All right.
Oh, by the way, Crown Jewel's on. The Brock Lesnar versus Kofi Kingston versus Big E.
Okay.
New Day's fighting him.
All right. I can't just drop the show now and run upstairs, but we'll wind down.
Okay, one more screen share.
On right now.
Oh, that's cool. What?
All right, here we go.
I remember seeing that statue in art history. Yeah, I wasn't an art history major, but I had to take art history in college and was in love with all this shit.
All right.
Ah, there it goes. That's another reason why the statue speaks to me too, is that I shared this moment with my daughter. It's like my wife was almost like, should we buy the statue and tell Zoe we won, even if we don't win, to make her feel like, she won. But then I was like, I was like, I don't like doing that. I would just tell her, no, we didn't win, but Daddy, I would rather tell her, no, we didn't win, but Daddy went and bought us the statue anyway. As opposed to giving her a false sense of accomplishment. But that's
don't already start the book of lies.
Exactly. You know,
over stuff like this.
So yeah, here's Zoe doing her best Kier impression. We made her outfit out of that entire outfit. Okay, that's a bath towel. Okay, wrapped around her waist. She has a cape on in the back, like just a regular Halloween cape. We took a Jason mask and we cut the mouth out of a Jason mask and I cut it up the sides to make it look like it was kind of hanging down. And then I drew like little like jagged edges on the side for the teeth. I blacked out the nose and I took a Amazon box that a Mezco would fit. It's basically a Mezco box. I took like an Amazon box the size of a Mezco box, cut it all open and folded it out, and then made every one of those things from one Amazon box. I made her greaves. I gave her the pauldrons, the chest piece. It's all one piece, the cod piece and the chest piece, and then the two horns that are off the. And then I basically duct taped everything together. And I even gave her, in this picture you can't see it, but there's another picture where the piece of duct tape that's on her right shoulder actually has a shoulder guard that I made for her too. And now she has it as a costume she could wear around the house. So. And
the coolest shit about this picture though is that she sells it.
Yeah,
that
she's
face.
Like,
you know?
like she's a
damn.
Last year, we had Grayson dress up. Again, I took a box, a simple, small Mezco box, unfolded it, and I dressed Grayson up to look like Dengar. Could you pull that picture up?
Dengar. Hold on.
I'm gonna remove.
Where is that?
It's in the Rebellion page. It's on the Rebellion page, and I have the two of them side by side.
Gotcha. Okay. I gotta get there.
You should get it, man. It's speaking to you. Forget that we all hate it. LOL. Trevor Maguire, SmackDown isn't on here for another 2.5 hours. Yeah, you're in fucking the West Coast, man. And thank you for joining us from the West Coast. That's pretty awesome. Yeah, it's like he's in our past.
Kofi Kingston is still champion?
No, Brock Lesnar beat him in 30 seconds. He literally they rang the bell 2 weeks ago. He ran at Brock Lesnar, and Brock Lesnar just picked him up, literally just grabbed him in midair, put him in the F5, and pinned him. It was like 10, 15 seconds long. Can you find the picture?
Yeah, I'm trying to. It's just loading slow.
Oh, you stink.
Yeah.
Hold on. Rebellion. Again, go join the official Red Cup Review, the Rebellion, and invite your friends, but only we have a strong non-douchebag policy. We'll boot your ass if you're a douchebag. And pretty much everybody likes it the way it is so far. So
we haven't had to boot anybody.
We haven't had to boot anybody. There's never been a problem. Nobody speaks out against one another. It's not a pissing or a shitting contest at all. And it's nice like that. I like keeping it like a family. I like the family aspect thing we got going in the page. Still scrolling on.
Okay, I got it.
You got it, you son of a bitch.
It's right next to the picture. It's right next to the picture of Joe Piscopo.
No, we watched Dead Heat this week, bro. It was great. It's the Laura's favorite 80s movie now. She's like, I absolutely love this. You got to screen share it, though.
Yeah. Hold on.
It's right next to the picture of Joe Piscopo. Oh, my God.
Okay, we're good. Here we go. There it is.
Bam! Grayson as Dengar. So this was for a Dengar contest, and he came neck and neck. Last year there was a like a dress up as Dengar for a Dengar 6 scale. And what's funny is that Grayson actually had asked for Dengar to be on his birthday cake when he was 3 years old. He wanted a Dengar cake. So we got.
Take care, Joseph M.
All right, peace out, buddy. Thanks for watching with us. So I was like, oh, I'll get him a Dengar 6 scale. We should win it. And he was neck and neck with one other dude, and the other dude won. So we lost that, but he was neck and neck with him in votes. And then the other guy ended up winning it. But yeah, man, you don't get more Dengar than that, I guess. You know, the friggin' outfit looks legit to me. So it is what it is. But
do you know if Dengar is going to be in The Mandalorian?
It'd be cool.
You heard anything?
No, I have no idea. I thought that was IG-88, so.
Yeah.
The James Belks writes, the ingenuity of a sanitation worker. Yeah, right. Find discarded stuff in the trash and you can turn it into I can make costumes for all the kids in the neighborhood. You know.
I think that's called repurposed art or something.
Yeah, man. But so there you go.
Did you find like a shitload of comics one time in the garbage?
Yeah, I got them sitting in the corner here. I was thinking about giving them away, but no one's gonna want a shitload of fucked up. Like they're not really in good condition. But I got a lot of really good ones. I have the Days of the Future Past Wolverine one. I got a bunch of them. A bunch of cool covers.
Take care, Danny.
All right, you got it, man. See you later. Yeah, we are going a little bit later than we normally do.
Yeah, we're ready. I'm ready to break too, man.
Yeah, no, we don't really have anything else to do. This has been a 1 year since our Halloween episode. We did not do a Halloween episode this year. But whatever, you could see the other episode. Go back in the archives to figure out what the fuck our favorite stuff was. And, whatever.
Yeah, make sure to press that like also, guys, or hate.
That like button. Comment on. Oh, you were saying something about that Batman statue. But let's finish off with that. When I cut you off and brought it back to the Kier thing, now you were saying something about that Batman statue.
No, it was a really well done review. I like how you got into the details of just his neck, like how you had mesh on it or something.
Yeah, like chainmail underneath to allow for articulation. Mm-hmm. Even though it's not an articulated piece, it's like artist choice kind of. So
that was cool. And the base too was awesome with the Arkham crypt, headstone.
Yeah. So I'm just trying to think of anything to do to differentiate myself from everybody else that does these damn reviews. If you've seen one review that's at least produced well, you've kind of seen them all. Like, I mean, some reviews are better than others between lighting and music and all that other bullshit. I try to add like pictures and stuff to spice it up, but it just seems like everybody's doing the same stuff. So I'm trying to differentiate myself from that. So that's why I'm asking everybody to please go and comment on that video and just give it a look and let Sideshow know.
Is that part of a series that they're doing
here? That Batman goes with the Wonder Woman that's walking down the steps swinging the lasso over her head, which is a great. I mean, I love that statue.
Oh, okay, yeah,
that's a really nice one.
It's a little odd, like the freaking turn of like the way her neck is kind of positioned. I don't know,
like this, like twirling this way. You got
to get used to it, but it still looks great. Still, the face sculpt is nice.
And the Superman where his head is turned this way too, and he's holding the Brainiac like head, and he's kind of like floating.
They're all turned like that.
They're all turned like looking like this way. Whatever. I guess it's just a way to differentiate themselves from the last ones that they did. But
take care, Noble Young.
Yeah, everyone's peacing out. So
everyone's leaving before we are. Holy shit!
Well, good, because we're overstaying our welcome this week. Normally, everyone's like, "Hey, wait, hold on a second," and it's like, "We're out of here, guys. Bye."
It's Friday night too. It's Halloween, so. Yeah.
So, all right, go watch SmackDown. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, fellas. Love you guys. Join the official Red Cup Review the Rebellion. Post some stuff up there. We need more, fan participation. Family participation. I hate saying that. It's like I hear every other YouTuber saying fans of the channel. I can't stand saying that shit because it's like, yeah, you're fans, but you're family. Like we all work together in this. Anyways, I don't know what I'm going to do. Am I going to buy the statue? I'm probably going to buy the fucking damn thing, but we'll see. Maybe I'll give it a few more days. Take care, everybody. Brush your hair. Baz, you can hang around for another minute if you like. And Pete calling me Belly. See you guys later. Peace out. We'll see you next week. Same bad time. No, same bad channel. Might not be the same bad time.